Welcome to our video on the many ways charities connect with donors through fundraising appeals. Whether you're a donor, a volunteer, or part of a fundraising team, understanding these approaches can help you recognize the messages you see and even inspire your own giving. Let's explore the most common types of fundraising appeals, with real examples from Canadian charities. An aspirational appeal focuses on what an organization hopes to achieve, rather than just what it currently does. It's about inviting donors to help build a better future. Imagine a hospital foundation like SickKids in Toronto. Their VS campaign doesn't just talk about current treatments, it asks donors to help build the hospital of the future, where no child dies of a treatable illness. Another type of approach is all about efficiency and impact. It's designed for donors who want to know their money is being used wisely. United Way Canada often highlights how each dollar is leveraged to support multiple community programs. This shows donors the measurable return on their investment. It appeals to those who value transparency and accountability. Some donors want to support the best of the best. A Center of Excellence appeal shows how an organization leads its field. The Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation positions itself as a world leader in cancer research. They invite donors to be part of groundbreaking discoveries. This appeal attracts those who are driven by excellence and innovation. Food Banks Canada highlights its network of local food banks. Many organizations work together to provide a range of services. This appeal shows how supporting one group strengthens the whole sector. Donations help create a seamless safety net for Canadians facing food insecurity. It appeals to donors who understand the power of collaboration. Sometimes, the timing is just right. A convergence appeal highlights unique circumstances that make now the perfect time to give. When the Canadian Red Cross receives a major government grant after a natural disaster, they launch a campaign. This explains how public donations can maximize relief efforts. It appeals to those who respond to urgent needs. There is also the "it could happen to you" approach, often used after disasters. After the Fort McMurray wildfires, the Canadian Red Cross asked Canadians to imagine if their own community was affected. They encouraged giving so others would help them in return. This appeal taps into empathy and the human desire for mutual support. Some organizations stand out because of their unique approach or values. The Toronto Humane Society promotes its no-kill policy. They appeal to donors who share a commitment to animal welfare without euthanasia. This appeal resonates with those who value compassionate and ethical practices. It highlights the importance of shared values in giving. Another type of appeal tells a story of innovation. It shows how the organization solved a problem and needs support to implement the solution. Engineers Without Borders Canada shares stories of co-creating solutions with communities. They ask donors to fund the rollout of successful pilot projects. It attracts those who are inspired by creativity and problem-solving. Sometimes, organizations face closure without urgent support. When a local arts center in Vancouver announced it might close due to a funding shortfall, they appealed directly to the public. "Help us keep our doors open." They urged. This appeal is direct and urgent, appealing to those who want to make an immediate impact. It highlights the dire need for support. Unexpected expenses can threaten programs. This appeal asks donors to help bridge a temporary gap. A community theater in Halifax might appeal for help after a major equipment breakdown. They explain that a one-time gift can keep the season on track. It appeals to those who are willing to provide short-term assistance for long-term benefits. The Royal Ontario Museum's fundraising often highlights its century-long legacy. They invite donors to help preserve its collections for future generations. This appeal resonates with those who value history and cultural preservation. It emphasizes the importance of legacy in giving. The identifiable recipient approach connects donors with a single story. World Vision Canada often shares the story of one child or family. This makes the need personal and relatable. It appeals to donors who are moved by individual stories and personal connections. This appeal highlights the power of storytelling in fundraising. Thank you for watching. As you can see, there are many ways to connect with donors, each tailored to different motivations and moments. Whether you're inspired by innovation, tradition, local impact, or urgent need, there's a fundraising appeal that speaks to you. If you're part of a charity, consider which appeals fit your mission best. And if you're a donor, think about what moves you to give and how your support can make a difference.